So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I'll get straight into this one. So, why did I start a YouTube channel? Now, let me just say that the main reason why I started, and all people start, I would say, whether they admit it or not, is for money or the fame or both. So for the fame and that sort of stuff, I'm not really interested in that, you know. Deep down, I'm an introvert. I'm an introverted person. And what I mean by that, let me explain. I don't mean shy. There's a difference between being introverted and shy. I can be the life and soul of the party if I want to be. But I choose to spend my time with a close group of friends, and I tend to be happy in my own company. That's what I mean by introverted. Big difference between introvert and shy. Anyway, back to the topic. Why did I start my YouTube channel? So, my channel is actually almost 2 years old, exactly. And it's predominantly about travel. And I'm traveling at the moment. I'm in Thailand on one of the small islands, Koh Chang. And I was here February 2023. And that was when I started my channel. I knew I was coming up to retirement. I hadn't decided when at that point, but I knew it was going to be soon, sort of within the next 2-3 years, something like that. So, and by the way, I am retired now. So that was the idea of the channel, starting the channel, was to give me something to do, and the money. That was one of the reasons as well. But it was to give me some purpose, if you like, some structure, because once you have retired, like I have done now, you've lost that purpose, that structure, routine to life, if you like, the reason to get up in the morning. And different people do different things, and I have got things I do, which I still do now. Training and fitness, I like to do that. I still do that now. I also like reading, and I still read now. But that wasn't enough. You need things to fill your time with. I do anyway. I need a challenge. So those were the reasons. And hopefully to get my channel monetized and top up the income I have in my retirement years. Now, you also, when you have purpose and a goal to reach, a challenge, if you like, you need ways of measuring that, because how would you know if you've met that purpose or not? How would you know if you've reached your goal, or how far down the line you are to achieving it? So that's you need something that's measurable. And the goal for me when I started the channel, well, it was monetization. It was, which for those people who don't know what that is, it's 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That's what you need. Now, there's no time limit to the subscribers. That rolls over, but there is a time limit to the 4,000 watch hours. You have to achieve that within a 12-month period. I'd just like to touch on the way that YouTube measures the time-wise, they measure your videos. Because if you look on my channel now, and you click on the oldest ones, it'll say 1 year. Well, it's not 1 year, like I said, it's nearly 2 years. But how they measure it is, they go from the videos, the time-wise I mean, It'll be 1 week old, 2 week, 3 week, then you'll go to a month. Then it doesn't go 5 weeks, 6 weeks, it goes 2 months, 3 months, and so on. You'll get to 11 months, and then it goes to 1 year, not 12 months. Then it doesn't do 13 months, 14 months, it goes 1 year, then the next increment is 2 years. So you could have a video that's nearly 2 years old, which is still showing 1 year on your channel, and that's where mine are. It's showing 1 year, but the channel's actually nearly 2 years. I've been doing it for 2 years, and I'm probably about halfway, no, maybe 60% towards reaching monetization, and I'll talk about that on another video, the highs and lows and the ups and downs of a small YouTube channel. But that was the main reason for me starting. It is the money, and something for me to do in my retirement. Okay, let me just turn around, because if I don't, I'm going to be walking in the sea. Alright, so I'm going to turn around. Now carry on. Yeah, that's another thing as well. A lot of people who I don't tell people that I've got a YouTube channel. Obviously my family know, and a few of my close friends, but I don't tell people other than that. If they ask me, yes, I'll tell them, but I don't go out my way to tell them. If they come across my channel, fine. If they don't, that's fine as well. And I've lost my thread. I forgot what I was going to say now. What it was. Yes, here we go. That's it. So if people do know that I have a small YouTube channel, you know, that's one of the first things they ask. Do you get paid? Do you get paid for doing it? That's the first thing they ask. And that's what people think. They think it's easy. Again, I'll talk about that in another video. But then the next thing is, do you think I should start a YouTube channel? Well, I don't know. Should you? I don't know. That's up to you. That's something you need to ask yourself. And is it something you want to do? But I can tell you this. It is hard work, and it is like a job. To become a successful YouTuber, you will be doing, all successful YouTubers, it's a job for them. I can tell you that. Also, you need to be resilient. And what I mean by resilient is you need, it's an emotional roller coaster. The highs and lows. Again, I will do another video on that. But you need to be able to deal with the highs and lows of YouTube, and take knockbacks, regular knockbacks, and come back from it. Be committed, determined. And what I would say is, whatever your goals are and reasons for starting YouTube, you have to be aware of that. The odds are against you on getting that. The odds are against you on being successful. That's the challenge as well. But that's another reason I like challenges. I like to be up against it. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But that's one of the things that keeps me going. So those are things that you need to be aware of yourself if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Now, I'm not trying to dissuade anybody or persuade. The choice is entirely yours. If you want to do it, you know, go for it. some people will become very successful, you know, and achieve that success relatively easy. But I would say that for the most of people, that won't be the case. That won't be the case. Just give you a quick look at the beach there. As for me, like I said earlier, my channel's nearly 2 years old, and I'm hoping to reach my target, my goal, in the next 3 to 4 months. Will that happen? I don't know. It's heading that way. I have started to gain a bit of traction at the moment. I have. You know, I'm getting more people, more viewers, more comments, and that's good. That's all good and well. But I think you have to have the mindset of, if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. And I think that's the way to look at it. And then that way you won't suffer the highs and lows so much. Okay. So I think I've touched about on everything. You know, if there's any questions you want to ask, feel free to leave those in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer them. Okay, so there's one other thing that I want to touch on, and that's the you get people approaching you, telling you that they can show you how to get more subscribers and things like this. So they'll email you directly. They'll get in touch with you, and but usually they're selling these. They're selling their services, basically, telling you that they know how to find the best SEO titles and how to market your channel so you can get more subscribers and all this sort of stuff. Myself, I haven't bought into that, and well, again, that's up to yourself. You can do whatever you want to do, of course, but I'm just telling you my own experiences and what I do. So I don't do that. Yeah. My own personal view is that you just do your own thing. Again, and what should you do your channel about? I just did something about things that I enjoy, and travelling, it's something I've always done, to be honest with you. So it was pretty natural for me to do that. I do talk about other things as well, just general life situations and stuff like that. So that's what I would advise is just do something that you enjoy doing yourself, and then that way you are getting some fun and enjoyment out of the whole process, rather than trying to fit in with something that other people might like, but you don't really want to do that, you know. So I did sort of research a little bit at the beginning when I started my channel, and the general consensus seemed to be it was bigger channels, you know, monetized channels. They were saying you should pick things that people want to watch. Well, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? But how do you know what they want to watch? How do you know? You know. So then these things, even if you did know, it might be something that you're not interested in, and then that just makes the whole thing more difficult. And it's, believe me, it's difficult enough as it is. If you're going to pick something that you don't want a subject or an area that you don't really like, it's going to be more difficult for you than what it needs to be. So that's what I would suggest. Just do something that interests you. Make something that, again, this sounds cliche and pretty obvious, but make something that you would want to watch yourself, because then the chances are someone else will want to watch it as well. And you'll soon, you'll soon find out. You'll soon find out if people watch the videos or not. That's not always the case. Just turn around again. No, it's not always the case. And again, I'll talk about that in another video. Yeah. Okay, so I'll leave you with this final thought. If you are watching, I'm going to assume that you are a small YouTube channel, struggling, or you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel. Well, my advice would be, if that's what you really want, go for it. Go for it, and time will tell then whether you become a successful YouTuber or not. So I'm going to end the video there. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you have, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Watch out for more other videos which will be coming out very soon, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye for now.